What is up? Happy Friday. And so before we get into the Ask Laurel thread, which by the way can always be found right here in the featured section, I just want to go over just a couple of quick things. So if we go into the platform, okay, make sure that you are going through each step of the onboarding process. Now, anytime I'm talking about the onboarding process, it is the videos in the home section. And so step number one walks you through how to find what you need in the program and how to get personalized help from me. Step two literally walks you through how to use the Facebook group and to get your help with your ads and the ad strategy. And then, of course, step number three actually tells you where to complete the first two assignments. And then, obviously, if you want to cancel, read this before you cancel. A lot of you guys are not taking the time to go through these videos. Here's the deal, okay? The program works in a very specific way. A lot of you guys are treating this like a do-it-yourself course, but I have actually created this program as a high ticket program. So if you go into a lot of high ticket ads programs, this is all of the same information that you're going to find. As a matter of fact, I am willing to bet that my program has more in-depth information than any other ads program. And I get a lot of people complaining that the videos are too long. Here's the deal. A lot of other ads programs aren't putting in the details that you need in order to make advertising successful. I have worked in advertising since 2002. So I have 20 years of experience that I have put my all into this $7 a month program. As a matter of fact, you don't even need to upgrade and get any other information than what I have here. You just need to be patient. This is not something that you're going to learn overnight. If you go through the Get Ready protocol, it has everything that you need. As a matter of fact, I think everyone, whether you want to do organic marketing or not, should go through this section that's called Content Capital, the 7-day organic marketing sprint. Yes, the videos are long. The video series has a lot of depth. This first video alone is like 40 minutes long, but I guarantee that almost everybody in this program will see where they went wrong in their entire marketing journey by watching this one video, okay? So next time you say, hey, these videos are long, think about how much heart and soul I have put into this program so that you guys don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to get less information from somewhere else. I will say that one more time. I have put my heart and soul into this $7 program. You will not find another program for $7 a month that has this much depth and support, okay? Make sure that you are utilizing the Ask Laurel weekly Q&A. This video walks you through how to use it. If you want to utilize the Zoom coaching calls right here, it says every first Monday at 8 a.m. Central, and then every third Thursday at noon Central, okay? Now, if you want more personalized help, you can book a power hour with me right here. You can just go here and book some time. You could see we have opened up some extra time here on my Tuesdays. I normally have Tuesdays off, but I know it's the new year. And so I asked Christina to add some extra time, okay? Also, if you would rather jam with me on a regular basis, like you guys get access to me once a week through the weekly Q&A, how would you like to have access with me every single day? Check out my Lean on Laurel program. Right now we are full, but if you click this link right here, it will actually take you to a form that you can apply, and I will make sure that you get in within the next couple of weeks, okay? So if you want to get in the next couple of weeks, get in on the list right now, and we will make sure that you are taken care of, okay? So everything that you're going to need is going to be found underneath the featured section. Please, please, please make it a habit every single week to come into the featured section and take a stroll around. All of the events, all of the updated material, everything that you need to know will be found in the featured section, okay? I get overwhelmed with programs, and so I want to make this program as easy as possible to follow, okay? You can always find everything that you need inside the featured section. If you want a little lanyard, okay, right here in the featured section, I show you how you can get access to a Telegram channel that has a little bit of bonus material. So if you want to be reminded of everything, if you want some extra material, and you're not afraid to get your butt kicked, because by the way, I hold my students in Telegram accountable. And so if you want a little extra accountability, hop into that Telegram channel. I share a lot of the stuff that's happening daily, stuff with my private clients that might work. And so I don't, instead of putting them all into this program, because guys, there's so much information here, I just want to make sure that people who want extra information get a little extra information. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to head right into the featured section, and we are going to go into the Ask Laurel. Now, just a reminder, okay, if you're stuck on where to start in the home section and follow the 3 steps that are laid out. I went over that just a few minutes ago. If you have a clarifying question about the training or strategy, this is the place to put it, okay? 1 question per member, that is plenty of help, right? If you're going through the process, okay? Do not use this thread until you have gone through the training and have attempted to do your first assignments, okay? I'm not going to be answering questions that clearly show that you have not followed the process. And as always, the deadline is Thursday at 5 o'clock Central. A lot of people ask me, Laurel, why is there a deadline? Well, it's because I like to look at the questions beforehand so that I can come to this live call having all of the information that I need, and that it saves everybody some time. Okay, so we're going to get right into the Ask Laurel now. Just a reminder, if you want me to personally answer your question, you need to put it in the Ask Laurel thread. The Ask Laurel thread is posted every single week. It looks exactly like this. We change up the colors sometimes, but it literally says hashtag Ask Laurel. Now, do not put a question underneath this video. A question underneath this video is not the right place. You want to find the next Ask Laurel, which gets posted shortly after this live video, okay? So we are going to get into the nitty gritty because Nasro, not sure how to say this, has a really good question. I hope to get some feedback from Laurel whether or not I should continue with this campaign. It looks like it's doing well, but I only got 1 purchase from this campaign, even though it says 16 purchases. I'm not sure where these 16 purchases are coming from. This ad has been running for 7 days now, and with over 5,000 impressions, and you can look at the picture attached for more details. I am selling a hair straightener for $39.99. Thank you. And they said, here's the link. So they have spent $118. They've gotten 1 purchase. That's not bad, okay? Can this be optimized? Absolutely. The longer that this is going to run, and because think about this, if it's a $39.99 purchase, you could expect to pay $60 to $70 per purchase. And here's what I would probably do is I would leave this running, okay? I would leave that running. Oops. Where did we go? There we are. I would leave this running, and hopefully you have some retargeting in place that's going to help with this. But this is not bad. You've got a high CTR all. We want this, see this CTR all, 7%. That's pretty good. We want that to be at least 3%. And then link click-through rate, 4.8%. That's really, really good. And so this is evidence that, and this has only been running for 7 days, this is evidence that this is going to probably do really well. Now, the next thing that you want to do is you want to follow if we go to the Get Ready protocol, your 3 missions in the program, you want to make sure that you have because you have a low ticket offer, right? So after mission number 2, which is this ad that you just said right here, now we need to lean into mission number 3 and mission number 4. That is going to add fuel to this because there's a whole bunch of people, like you've had 305 people click and not buy. So now it's time to implement mission number 3 and mission number 4, which is going to go back and retarget all of those people who didn't buy. Remember, the magic is in the follow-up, okay? We cannot forget to install and follow the missions of the program. Most of your money will be made retargeting these people right here. Okay, so Mac wants me to look at his power content to see why it may not be performing. Okay, so as we're looking at this, okay, there are a couple of things that I am looking for. The first one, remember, if we're following the power content formula, it needs to say in the headline, who is this for and why are they here? And so the headline says, attention budding entrepreneurs and middle-aged professionals. Are you struggling to figure out why you are stuck? Are you lacking the self? So this problem is not clear, okay? So I can already say this. I am not tempted to read the second line. This copy is way too long as well. You want this copy to be short and sweet, okay? If you go and look at power content, okay, I'll go and show you some power content, what this needs to look like. Look right here. This is how short and sweet it needs to be. Headline, promise of value, okay? This is way too long, but look at this. What should your cost per lead be, right? Here it says, are you struggling to figure out why you're stuck? What do you mean? Are you what? Give me more, here, I'm going to give you guys some copywriting advice that I got from one of my mentors, Mr. Jeff Moore. Mr. Jeff Moore tells me, do not use words and phrases that have several meanings for different people. Struggling to figure out why you're stuck can mean several different things to several different people. Are you struggling to figure out why you're stuck? It could mean, different things to different people. It could mean something for someone who's trying to accomplish a sporting type thing. It could be someone who's struggling to, make their free throws every week. This could be, an entrepreneur who is struggling to get more quality calls. This could be an entrepreneur who's struggling, to get things done at the end of the day. These are very, very broad words. Are you struggling to figure out why you're stuck? Are you lacking in self-confidence and constantly in your head? It needs to be something super, super clear. Like here, I clearly identify what should your cost per lead be, right? That is attracting my ideal clients who are running Facebook ads for lead gen right here. And so always think about this first line. Who is this for and why are they here? This first line needs to be like a dog whistle, okay? Let's just say, I'm going to use an example. So let's just say we all go to Disneyland, right? And I take all 2,000 something of you people to Disneyland, right? And let's say we have free lunch waiting for us, right? I need to do a dog whistle like, hey, members of Laurel's $7 a month ads program, right? If I say that, all of you guys are going to turn around and look at me, and everyone else is going to keep walking. Now, of course, we're going to have some lucky loos who are going to be, what the hell is Laurel's $7, right? But most of the people are going to keep walking, but you guys are going to turn around and look at me. That is how clear we need our power content headlines to be. It needs to be like a dog whistle, okay? So hopefully that was helpful. Let me go back into the thread right here. If you're not getting results with your power content, it is because you're not being clear on who you're talking to and why they should watch the video. So Will says, is Google Tag Manager necessary if you're running ads on Facebook and YouTube? It's very difficult and confusing to set up. Yes. If you want to run ads on Google, you will need Google Tag Manager. You don't necessarily need Google Tag Manager, but you need Google Site Tag. So if you have the Facebook Pixel and Google Site Tag and all of its conversions, you don't need Google Tag Manager. I think Google Tag Manager is much easier because you can set up everything in one place, but you do not need to use Google Tag Manager. All you need are your Google Site Tags and its conversion events set up. Renzo says, hey, Laurel, can I please have feedback on Power Offer and the Humble Brag? Let's take a look at this. Okay. Who is this for? Women 25 to 45 who want more peace of mind, better relationships, and more happiness. I think we can get clearer than this. I'm not really sure what you mean, but let me just take a look at your clear promise. I'll help you achieve more emotional balance and get rid of 80% of your anxiety symptoms, intrusive thoughts, and panic attacks in the next 90 days through a unique psychological approach that focuses on self-care and good food. who want more peace of mind. I don't know. Like I want something a little bit more clear. Like, what does peace of mind mean to them? Right? Are these women who are about to lose their husbands because they're so depressed? You see how much more definitive that is? I don't know what this means, right? Remember going back to, if the word or phrase means different things to different people, it's not clear enough. We're going to go right. We're going to implement that. I'll help you achieve more emotional balance and get rid of 80% of your anxiety symptoms, intrusive thoughts, and panic attacks in the next 90 days through a unique. The one clear promise isn't bad. I think you can get a stronger dog whistle for who is this for. So let's take a look at your humble brag. Hello, for those of you who know me, I'm Daniela, your favorite clinical psychologist online and owner of Where I Help Busy Young Women Get Rid of Anxious Thoughts, Master Their Emotions, and Live a Happier Life. I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not really sure it's clear enough at the beginning, right? I would work on getting to be a little bit more specific. Let's see. An owner of Daniela, where I help busy young women get rid of anxious thoughts, master their emotions, and live a happier life, right? Live a happier life can mean different things to different people. I would like to know specifically the type of problem that she solves. Renee says, hey, Laurel, can you please help me with my power offer? I own a travel agency that is home-based. I do not meet with my clients in person, only over Zoom. I charge a professional planning fee and do not offer sales or discounts. One of my ideal client types are affluent honeymooners with corporate careers living in Fairfield County, Connecticut. Can you also suggest which mission document would be the best option for me to follow? My ultimate goal is for them to book a free consultation with me, but signing up for my email list would be a great option as well. Well, if you have a lead magnet, you will want to follow the lead generation, right? Because getting a consulting to sell them a high ticket package, that would fall into this right here. So if you have a lead magnet for them to sign up to your email list, I would be using that. If you just want to connect with them and have them book through Messenger, the $500 video funnel would work as well. Let's take a look at this. Who is this for? Affluent honeymooners living in Fairfield who are busy in their careers and want to spend $20K plus on their honeymoon. If I offer to help you plan the honeymoon of your dreams. Okay. So the clear one sentence promise, this is not a promise. If I offer to help you plan the honeymoon of your dreams, what is it? What is the problem that you're solving here? Like, are they too busy to plan? Like, I would need to know a little bit more. Like, who is this for? Like, people planning their honeymoon and want to go on a luxury vacation, but don't have time to plan. That would be who is this for, right? That would be a lot more clear. I don't think, and want to spend 20 plus K on their honeymoon. I don't think you need to say that. I think you should say, who is this for? Newlyweds who want to plan their luxury honeymoon, right? If I offered to, and then what is the thing that you're doing? If over the next 6 weeks you had a complete luxury honeymoon of your dreams planned without, and I don't know enough about your offer that includes all the play, but going in the right direction, like, what is the thing right here? The one sentence promise. What is, if I offer to do blank in the next blank days without you having to do the thing that they hate, right? Without having to waste hours of your time. That's not even clear. Without having you waste hours of your time. But without you having to shop around for better deals or something like that. Not that, but you get what I'm going here. This just needs to be a little bit more organized. I want to know so whenever you're selling an offer like this, you need to figure out, like, what is the gap or what is the convenience that you're offering, and be very specific. Okay. We also have to remember to talk to our ideal clients in language that they would tell us, right? Like, for instance, like me and my wife, we do a lot of luxury travel, right? And so if you're saying, like, who is this for? This is for newlyweds who want to have a luxury honeymoon and want to book it within the next 5 weeks, right? That's who it's for. Clear one sentence promise, right? If over the next weekend, you could have your entire luxury honeymoon planned and paid for before you have to do something else. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know enough about your offer, but hopefully that helps. Like that's like, we want to talk in the language that our ideal clients are talking, right? Like what is it that they want? Like what type of things? Like we need to get a little bit more specific. Like what type of activities are they looking for? Like I need to know a little bit more about your ideal clients and what they're looking for. This isn't very clear. Let's see, Miss Melanie. I did the 7-day organic marketing sprint. Need some advice on my first piece of power content. P.S. We're an MSP. Awesome. And have monthly managed IT as a service. Great. I work with tons of MSPs. As a matter of fact, I spoke at a recent MSP event for Mr. Chris Weiser and did an entire training for MSPs and taught them this formula. So this is pretty good. Headline, want to stop hackers from stealing your valuable company data. This is good. This is good. This is very clear on who you are talking to. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share 2 easy ways you can secure your company data and protect yourself against cyberbullies. One of the things that I would say here is, are you talking to brick and mortar businesses? Are you talking to digital businesses, right? Who is most at risk? Because a lot of people have the misconception, well, my business isn't a digital business, and so I'm not as at risk. As a matter of fact, that's one of the power content videos I just helped one of my MSP clients do, was talking about the misconception that people think that digital businesses are most at risk, when actually local businesses are far more at risk than digital businesses, or something like, I forget exactly. But make sure, like, to make this even stronger, want to stop hackers from stealing your valuable company data. Like what type of business is this for exactly? Other than that, this is really good. Let's see, Miss Laura says, for the Discovery Call Accelerator, where can I find the details of the types of video ads for that? If you go into the Discovery Call Accelerator and you look at, let's see, Discovery Call Accelerator. Yep. So depending on which one that you're using, the Discovery Call Accelerator is made up of 3 components. 1 is power content. 2, the power offer. Okay. So the Discovery Call Accelerator is made up of power content, the power offer, and the ATM retargeting strategy. So those are the 3 things that you're going to need in order to see. As a matter of fact, right here it says DCA workshop. This is one of the workshops I did for my Lean on Laurel students. And so you can actually see the Discovery Call Accelerator is made up of power content, a power offer ad, and this ATM strategy. So make sure you watch that ATM video. It's going to summarize everything that you need. Actually, I'm going to add the strategy doc for that into the program for you, Miss Laura, and I will link it underneath this video and I will tag you in it. I'll make it easier for you. Mr. Paul says, is there a blueprint for real estate investors to use? I'm hoping to find motivated sellers here in California. Okay. I am actually about to do a real estate training, not only for real estate agents, but also for real estate investors and brokerages and people who are looking for real estate leads, right? If you look at the program, right? If you go here, your 3 missions in the program. Let's just pick the $500 video funnel, okay? This is something that I use for real estate agents as well, okay? Now think about it. If we follow the training that power content has to offer, right? It's brand awareness. It's telling our customers the gap that we're filling in the marketplace. Okay. So for instance, with my real estate agents or real estate investors, we are talking about why they are different than their competitors, or they will be talking about something that will lure in their ideal client. Okay. So it is the same. It doesn't matter what type of business you're running. We have to look at power content as a way to start conversations with people. So if you are looking for people, right, to find motivated sellers in North Carolina, one of your pieces of power content might include a video that says something like, thinking about selling your home in North Carolina, give me the next 3 minutes and I'm going to walk you through the 4 things that North Carolinians can do to increase their home value over the next 3 months or something like that, right? We have to get creative. Like I said, this doesn't matter what, like I use this for brick and mortar businesses. I use this for real estate agents. Like if you are a real estate investor and you're trying to get people to sell their home, what are 3 pieces of video content that would lure someone, right? Another piece of powerful content is 3 ways to increase your home property value before you decide to sell. Another thing could be these 4 fixes or these 4 home repairs will increase the value of your home by up to $10,000 here in North Carolina or something like that, right? You would run this to cold traffic. Mission number 2, now you don't need to write your power offer, okay? Mission number 2 can be something like, hey, I'm looking for people who want to sell their 3-bedroom homes here in North Carolina. I have several clients looking for different types of styles, right? It could be something like this that goes to a lead form where people are submitting their name and email. And then now you're compiling a list of people who could possibly be interested in selling their 3-bedroom home, okay? We have to think in the mind of our ideal clients, right? But here's the thing, okay? And this doesn't matter whether you're a real estate investor, whether you're a real estate agent, it's the same thing. You would run these ads locally, right? So these would be your 2 top of funnel offer ads, right? Going to cold traffic. And then mission number 3, you would literally just boost every single post that you have in your page, whether that is, because think about this, right? Let's say your 2 pieces of power content go to people who want to buy a house, and power content number 3 goes to people who want to sell their house. You could literally segment your list based on the video that people are watching. And then let's say you have a new house for sale and you have these 2 videos of people who would be interested in buying a house. You could boost it to the people who watch these 2 videos. Maybe you made a post because you have a client who's looking for a 2-bedroom condo in Raleigh, North Carolina. And now you have people who are interested in selling their 2-bedroom condo because they watched this power content number 3. We have to think, like, all this ad strategy is doing is creating leads in 2 different ways. This one is creating leads. So if you look at mission number 1, these are people who might not be interested right now, but they're interested, right? So these people are probably going to take a little bit longer to convert, but they will convert, right? Like someone who might watch these 2 videos on, the things that will increase the value of their home. They might not be ready to sell their home in the 2 years, but let's say that you post something 3 years down the road and they've been following you for the last 2 years. Who do you think they're going to call? And like I said, I'm going to do a more in-depth training for real estate agents. So if you are a real estate agent and you are watching this video and you have an interest in being on that live workshop, drop me a line below this video so I know that you're here and you're interested, and I'll make sure that you get invited to that workshop. I'm going to do this in the next probably 2 or 3 weeks. Like I've been getting a lot of recommendations for, requests, not recommendations. I've been getting a lot of requests. Hey, Laurel, I'm in real estate. How do I make your strategy work for me? And so, like I said, this is just tip of the iceberg, but I want to show you guys real examples from some of my real estate clients and all of that fun stuff. But we're going to have some fun, but just think, this is for brand awareness. This is for lead gen. And then you're simply going to retarget these 2 audiences. Okay. That is all we're doing here. It doesn't matter what type of offer you have. Let's see. Robert says, how much of an audience is recommended for me to build in my power content before I retarget 25 of them with my offer content? So just so you know, you don't have to wait. We do offer ads to cold traffic as well. But if you just want to retarget people based on your video views, you need 1,000. Mr. Theo says, hey, Laurel, my retargeting is still not working. It's not getting any results. What is the best way to configure retargeting with a custom audience if I have over 1,000 leads already from, I think we talked about this before. It could be that they just opted out of targeting. Like because of the iOS update, Some of these people might have turned off their retargeting, and that's why, like, because you need 1,000 people to retarget. There could be 200 or 300 people who turned that off. I don't know. The ATM module says to use either a custom audience with all website visitors. So what I would do, and this is what speeds it up, if you go to the ATM strategy, it says take your audience from your power content videos and your custom audiences from your website. So adding in all of the people will help, right? If you go to the ATM strategy right here and you watch this video, it'll say your warm stack. That's made up of your power content videos and all of your website data. That might help your ads start spending. If it's not spending, it means that that audience isn't big enough. And again, because of the iOS update, some people, and that's why I like retargeting based on platform actions and not website visits, because a lot of times people have turned that off because Apple has made it way too easy. And so that's why my Discovery Call Accelerator and some of my other ad strategies work better, because we're avoiding off-platform actions and selling right from the platform so that we have all of the data we need to retarget. But if it's not retargeting yet, try adding some of your other warm audiences in, and then keep subtracting them if you need to. That could start getting your audiences to start spending. If not, I'm going to be doing probably beginning of February, we will have an ad troubleshooting session, and we can take a look at that for you, Theo. Lots of great questions today. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some workshops. If you guys have a request for a workshop, please, please, please drop it below this video. I am more than happy to do any type of training for you guys. This is your program. I am building it for you guys. And so, like I said, I had a whole bunch of real estate agents recently reach out to me and request, hey, Laurel, can we have a live workshop specifically made for real estate agents? And I'm like, hell yeah, because we have so many real estate agents in this program. So I hope that you guys have a very blessed weekend. I love every single one of you guys. I hope that you guys know this program was built with heart and soul and much love for you guys. You do not need another program. You just need to be consistent. You need to ask questions, and you need to holler for help, okay? This is a partnership. I show up if you show up. The help is here. Every resource you need is here. All you need to do is holler